Hello, you're watching World Talks on TVP World. My name is Sasha Farbach. Recent military escalations in the Middle East have prompted the European Union Aviation Safety Agency to extend its advisory for the region until March 6, citing high risks to civil aviation from missile threats and active military operations. Now, major airlines are rerouting flights and suspending key hubs such as Dubai, Doha, and Abu Dhabi, while governments, including the UK and Ireland, are organizing charter flights to repatriate stranded nationals. And now to discuss the latest, we're joined by Krzysztof Moczulski, spokesperson of LOT Polish Airlines. Good to have you on the program. Welcome.
Good morning.
This is a very fast-moving situation. There's a lot of flight chaos and still missiles flying. To navigate this, let's start with what we've heard from the EASA, that high-risk assessment now. How does that impact LOT Polish Airlines, for one, and the general industry, and how long could this potentially go for?
Well, if you will take a look at the flight radar, you will see that the only airlines overflying United Arab Emirates are the Arabic ones, and not any single European airline except for the repatriation flights. So this means that EASA issued a recommendation that no European carrier should fly over the territory of United Arab Emirates, and this is in effect until 6th of March midnight.
Okay. I want to ask about that sort of the risk assessment from this European agency. As you said, some of those flights are still in the air. Those are carriers from the Gulf. But who makes that final call? Who makes that assessment, that final judgment? You yourself, as a representative of a national carrier, how is also about that communication between governments, authorities, and agencies? But I just want to come back. Who makes that call when it's safe to fly, and what are the factors to take in there?
Well, these are analyses typically prior to this situation in Gulf. This was made by an airline, and it was then validated by the Civil Aviation Authority. Now the situation changed a little bit, and it's EASA who issues the recommendation. Either it's a fly or no-fly zone for European carriers.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, we're hearing now, for instance, the UK government is organizing some charter flights as well. This is still risky stuff. So again, the decision is made by governments themselves. What's the communication like also between carriers and governments and different agencies across Europe right now?
Well, typically for the repatriation flights, it's a decision of the government, and then it's treated as a charter flights, and it's not under the EASA rules. So the safety analysis must be performed by an airline and also validated. But then it's treated a little bit like a government flight and not the regular operation by the civil carrier.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then the UK is just one example right now. This is all changing very quickly. I know that I think probably in the last few, let's say, hours, you were communicating with the Polish Foreign Ministry on all this. So if you can tell us, do you sense that there's going to be, let's say, government efforts to try and have repatriation flights? So there's still hundreds of thousands of people stranded, also many Polish citizens and citizens from across the European Union. Can you tell us anything in terms of any, let's say, plans to begin large-scale evacuations?
Well, actually now the airspace over Arab Emirates for us is closed, so there is no possibility to perform any flights in this area. As soon as we get any update from EASA, we will be able to define how and when we could relaunch our flights. But we need also to take into account that this airspace over Arab Emirates, even though planes are flying, they are flying in a very limited number due to restrictions. So I don't really expect that the sky will be fully open as on 28th of February and before.
Okay. And I mean, right now that we heard that you mentioned there's this short corridor open, some flights have been let through in some of these areas, but in terms of how long that will hold, I mean, what is your message now to passengers stranded? I mean, there will be some people wondering, should they go to the airports? Can I fly out now? What's the best way forward and advice now for passengers, regardless of any airlines in these areas in the Middle East?
Well, our call center is in contact with our passengers. We are revalidating tickets, and we strongly advise to stick to the messages from an airline. So not only from us, but any other airline, that passengers should appear at the airport only after they have a confirmation that the flight will take place and their ticket is confirmed and valid for the particular flight.
Okay. And also throwing into this as well, charter flights right now, there was some controversy about this in Poland, that you could still, I think, even very recently, still in the last 24 hours, still buy charter flights to some of these locations, including Oman. What's your take on this? I mean, are they operating in a different sort of regulatory rule book? Are they in sync now with other kinds of messaging and communication? How are charter flights impacted by all of this generally, by, let's say, travel agencies and things like this?
Well, we stick to the EASA recommendation, and I think that it's a question to our fellow competitors who decided to fly. What was their position on that? So we are not flying. We are sticking to the EASA, and we will do so because the safety of our passengers, our crews, is our top priority always.
Okay. Now, it was mentioned March 6th is one of the dates. Some of the other European carriers have also extended that a bit longer. Is that currently your assessment? Could this be extended? If so, for how long?
Well, I think nobody has a crystal ball at the moment in the aviation to find out what would be the back to normal path. We are waiting for the EASA recommendation. Hopefully it will be issued tomorrow, and then we will be able to plan accordingly with these recommendations. Okay.
Just one quick final one. I mean, in terms of also, I mean, this is one of these major moments in aviation history. I mean, we've had similar stuff in the pandemic. Just even, I know that you don't have that information now, but just generally, your assessment of how long this could take in terms of the backlog to get things back on schedule, flight disruptions, etc. How long would that potentially take if we, let's say, if things resume after the 6th?
Well, luckily, we only had once daily service to Dubai and twice weekly service to Riyadh. And I'm not mentioning Tel Aviv, which is a little bit different story. So this backlog will not be as big as for the home carriers from Gulf. So I would expect that once we start operations, it would take approximately a couple of days to transfer all passengers back to Poland.
All right. So as you said there, it's very important now for travelers to be in touch with their national carriers and get the latest information there. Thank you so much for all that insight to the situation. Krzysztof Moczulski there, spokesperson for LOT Polish Airlines. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for watching. That concludes World Talks, but stay right here on TVP World for more news and commentary throughout the day. Goodbye.